So when I was in the process of designing my house, I have a new construction and I was really excited about that and being able to get whatever I wanted. I started working with an architect and that was a really great experience. You know, I just kind of had a lot better idea what I wanted for the rooms and for the things I wanted to do with the rooms and for how I wanted to live in the space. But I remember lying in my bed one night, staring at the ceiling, thinking like, oh my gosh, I have to pick out all the doorknobs for this place. And I had no idea where to start. And I just had this like gnawing worry that I was going to be spending all this money and going through all this effort and doing all this time. And then at the end, not really having what I wanted, not because I couldn't get it or it couldn't be given to me, but I just didn't know what exactly that was. And I kind of would look at photos of real estate listings or in magazines, and I had like a sense of what I liked and what I didn't like, but I didn't necessarily know how I could articulate that. And if people were to ask me, oh, what style of house are you building? I didn't have an answer to that question because I didn't have the words or the vocabulary in order to articulate that. My first meeting with Janine involved me sending her my architectural drawings and my photos that I had collected. And I remember after we looked at all of them, there was a couple hundred photos I had probably, and I didn't really have any reason why I liked them. I could sometimes tell her what particular element I liked or what have you. But I remember asking her, do you have like any idea what I'm looking for in this project? And she laughed. She's like, yeah, there are similar themes in all these pictures that you sent me. I think I have a pretty good idea of where to go from here. She was able to take all of the things that you could possibly have in the whole universe and then distill it down to like 3 or 4 choices that I could choose from. And that I found absolutely liberating. She also was really concerned that the spaces I was going to be living in were functional and that you could clean them or that they were going to work. And so she helped me design the layout for my kitchen. And she absolutely executed on that worry that I had at first, like, gosh, I can have anything I want, but what is it that I want? Like, what do I want? And I just didn't want to get to the end of my project and live in this great house and go through this entire process and not have something that I wanted, but I just didn't know what even the question would be to ask. And working with Janine really helped me to distill what exactly it is that I was looking for and also help put it into manageable bites that I could digest. And she also converted it into drawings and schematics that all my subcontractors used. I mean, the presentation books that she gave me, I had printed around the job site and I saw them in tattered piles all over the construction site because they were using these things and they would call her and ask her questions. They didn't have to call me at work to ask me questions that I maybe didn't know the answer to. So just having that ear, that professional, to know like that this is her craft and this is the things that she sees every day and she knows what products there are out there. She knows what things are classic, what things are trendy, and how to like combine those two so that things will be timeless and to go with how I wanted to live my life in my house.